to thank you for your time today, and I would like to thank you for the strong partnership that we currently have on Crackle. And I want to come in and really talk to you about how you can expand your video experience across multiple platforms within Sony. And specifically, I want to talk to you about the PlayStation family. I'm sure that you know someone or you yourself have a gaming console at home. And nowadays, a gaming console is not used just for solely gaming purposes, but it's used as more of an entertainment platform for the living room. Console life cycles are very long, therefore, they're going to be in the living room for years to come. And I think developers and marketers are really starting to see this and really starting to see the benefit of the platform and really starting to dig their toes into this new sandbox and this new arena. There's only one real dominant competitor in the marketplace, which is Xbox. And if you've been reading different press releases and reviews currently of the Xbox One and the PS4, we are the console of choice, and here are the reasonings why. We have over 60 million registered users. 90% of those users are within the United States. Users are spending 24 hours with our content a week. They're spending roughly 6 to 7 hours with entertainment content, and they're spending the remaining time with gaming content. We are far exceeding our sales goals for PlayStation 4, and we're currently beating Xbox One. The PlayStation audience is very engaged, and they're very receptive to advertising, and I can't help to say, but that big screen experience really, really helps, and that's why they're so receptive. They're spending on average $54 on movies and entertainment content, so when they're there, they're willing to spend. And when you look at PlayStation and the users, you really see that these core users are the men 18 to 34 that are tech savvy, they're socially engaged, but they're also on other sites. They're not just going on PlayStation and that's it. They're on ESPN, they're on Comedy Central, they're on other sites that have a higher penetration of men 18 to 34. But when you look here, we have a very low duplication with those other sites. So when you come to PlayStation, you're really reaching a new audience of men 18 to 34. So with these 60 million registered users that are on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, let's talk about how you can really reach them and how your brand can be integrated within the PlayStation family. There's three things I'm really going to talk about in terms of opportunities. One is going to be on the welcome page. The other one's going to be within the PlayStation Store. And the last one is going to be within the What's New. So let's talk about the first opportunity, the welcome homepage roadblock. So this roadblock is the first thing that greets users when they enter the PlayStation Store. As you can see here with the different examples that we have, whether it's Anchorman or it's Sony Electronics, it has a really branded background and a branded skin. And then within that, you can have banners, you can have video, and you can have as many of your assets or whatever assets you choose to really live in this roadblock. It's a really great way to capture the users as they log into PlayStation and enter the PlayStation Store. The click-through rates for this placement are phenomenal. They're exceeding the average by 200%. An example that we have for the PlayStation Store is with Toyota, a partner that is not very endemic to PlayStation. So when you look at partners such as yourself, it is a non-endemic advertiser, which is what we want to bring to your attention. So this advertiser, Toyota, partnered with PlayStation to just create awareness for the new Toyota Corolla. They did a roadblock, and we can say that they had 3 different video contents that ran within this roadblock that had 19.2 million video views, which is outstanding. We can't really talk about the other metrics, but 19.2 is a pretty great number for all 3 video content. We also have other examples here: the Lone Survivor roadblock, Call of Duty, RoboCop. Great for movies and trailers, but this placement does well with endemic and non-endemic advertisers. So the third experience is the branded multi-screen channel. When you look at this channel, this is the main screen of the PlayStation Store. and it's really, really customized. It's really a brand destination, and it helps tell your brand story. So I go into PlayStation, I go in within the store, and I can see here that it's skinned in the background with your brand messaging. It can host up to 5 different screens with multiple content and video that you have. So in this, if your at brand has multiple creatives, multiple video creatives, banner assets, where you really want to create a destination and tell a story and have your users engage with the brand, you can do so here. Another very cool thing about this unit is that it has some type of call to action. So you can either watch a trailer or you can click to download the content. There's lots of really, really cool things that you can do within this unit to really get users to interact with the brand. And I think it really helps tell a story. Another thing that can happen within here is a banner can link to a product page. The product page, maybe it's great for new products that you're releasing, to really have the users kind of interact and really be able to learn more about new products. The next experience is the premium new game roadblocks. So these roadblocks live within the new games category, and they take up the first tile, and they have a background skin. So if you look at the example on the bottom, Vin Diesel with the Riddick, this unit got up to a 3% click-through rate, which is great. A lot of these tiles do have fixed placements and they have a fixed duration, except there are some exceptions on the PS3 that we can talk about. But this is a great unit as users are going in and looking for new games. It's the first integration that users see, so it's very endemic. The next category, or the next experience, is the ROS category. When you are looking to be a presenting sponsor or have some type of sponsorship, this could be a great thing. You could be a presenting sponsor of 2 key categories within the PlayStation Store. The example here maybe is for Dove, where you can have your own tile and you can have video, you can have a skin, you can have a special promotions tag, and then you can also have a call to action that lives here. Another thing you can do is you can have a banner that, again, links to a product page where users can kind of engage more with your product and kind of learn more there. So this is kind of like a little sponsorship or a little roadblocks within 2 specific categories of the PlayStation page. The next experience is the welcome homepage. When users go to the welcome page of the PlayStation Store, they're really here maximizing the reach that they can get. The opportunities here could be run a video, you can use banners. Again, it can link to a product page, and click-through rates on this particular unit we've seen to about a 1.9%, which again is very phenomenal. And then the ROS category store banners. So this opportunity here is to really reach everyone across PlayStation. You have the opportunity to really reach users within display units in the gaming category of the PlayStation Store. So you can own specific categories. Maybe it's new games, maybe it's add-ons or extras, whatever the category may be. You get that second banner in the first carousel, and this can again link to a product page with the banner that you can maximize to however you want, whether it's new products, existing products, and whatever assets you have. So the What's New homepage. Now this exists on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. What it is it's really when users log in, they're given an opportunity to go in and see what's new within PlayStation. This is where you really capture the user. They're here when they log in and they're figuring out, what am I going to do on the PlayStation? Am I going to go watch a movie? Am I going to go play a game? What content am I going to consume? So you can really capture the user here. When they log in, this is the first thing they see. This can be geo-targeted, this can be demo-targeted, or even gender-targeted. So it's a great way to get users to engage with your video content, your banner content. You can link to a product page again, or you can on the PlayStation 4, which is here, you can click out to a specific URL. So this example shows here where it's 47 Ronin, there's some streaming video, there's a product page, and then they clicked out to a URL of their choice. So it's a really cool yet engaging unit when you first enter the PlayStation experience. And then the best thing of all is the PlayStation users, we know that they love to share. So social is very important. So a user could watch a trailer of the example here, Lone Survivor. They can watch it, and then on the PS4 within the controller they can click a button and it's already shared off to their Facebook page or their Twitter page. So we know our users love to share. We want to keep that dialogue going. So our goal is by July to really give brands and advertisers like yours stats for that earned media. Another thing here to mention, I think it's very important to mention that sometimes, it's very easy to get a little bit jumbled with all the different experiences, but I think the one thing to note here is that there's video experience, there's video opportunities, there's banner opportunities, there's branded destination opportunities. We can create banners and units where it'll click to a product page for users to engage more. And then there's a social aspect. So I think within all that, whether it's on the welcome page or it's within the what's new page or it's road blocking specific areas, there's always going to be some type of video, banner, and having the opportunity to have users to engage more with your content, which is great, and then share that out. So I really encourage everyone, I have a demo here, and I really encourage everyone to kind of come up, play with it. I want to go through the different opportunities and have you go through the different opportunities to actually see what it's like, and to really demo the console, because we find that to be the best way that users can really understand the console and the opportunities is to come up here and demo it. And then let's sit back down and let's talk about what you thought was cool, different opportunities, what we can do with your brands. Because I think this is a platform when you have a lot of assets and you have really cool assets and you really want to reach that engaged audience, this is a platform for you. So I encourage everyone to come up. Let's demo it, and then let's sit back down and let's talk about how we're all going to come together and what type of partnership or what type of questions you have, and then let's keep the dialogue going. Thanks.